Seriously, if you're going to spam SEO tips and shit like that, at least get yourself a professional email address. Antonio Dixon. Anyway, moving on. Let's go have a look at the demo room and where we stand. Feeling awfully melodic. So, front speakers, there they are. They are installed in the wall, still got the plastic covers on to protect from dust and such, because I am still doing some construction in the back room, storeroom, the utility room, whatever you want to call it, back there. Speakers, acoustic panels, which you've seen by now. Yeah, let me zoom out a bit. There's the rhythm switch, acoustic panels, control for keypad, subwoofer, which I think I'm going to change that. I don't know if I like the sound of it, but we'll see. Cabling is now complete for the TV to go up. TV still waiting to go up. That's a HDMI cable dangling out of there. Got data, obviously power. This power is now live. Back here in the dump, it is a bit of a dump. All the cables are, well, sort of all there at the moment. I'm trying to work out what to do as regards cable management and just having something in that space to get the rack into, which I'll get onto next. But so today what I've done is, well, apart from the bit of dust that's come out of the wall, I've put this backing board on the back of where the speakers are, and inside it is stuffed full of insulation. Now this is not acoustic specific insulation, but it is very similar to the stuff you would normally find inside speakers used for like subwoofer boxes, that kind of thing. But it has a slightly higher density, so that should, I say it should work. I know this stuff works because I've used it before in padding out home cinema rooms, as well as building subwoofer boxes and speaker boxes. So it does absorb a decent amount of high frequency audio energy. Not quite sure what to do with this top edge because that looks a bit janky, just being open like that, but obviously this is not really going to be seen. It might be that because I've got this timber going all the way up, that I do the same across there and close all of it up. And I was toying with the idea of having the AV rack essentially sit here so that that void becomes the rack space. And then obviously I would just have to tidy up all the cables that come into it. There's power sort of jankily hanging off the side, but that's because there are no sockets back here, so everything's reliant on that extension coming through, which, if you don't know, obviously originates about there. And yeah, that cable doesn't look too pretty. That's yet to be covered up properly. And I need to repaint that wall. Doesn't look too bad here, but to the naked eye, for instance, there are some details that look really shitty. So yeah, that just needs painting. And there's bits like this that where there's exposed timber that need painting white, just so that it doesn't stick out too much. And then also, I don't know whether I showed this before, I put some just acoustic felt on the back of the door, and I've yet to work out what I'm putting in the window. I have got, if we go back over here, one of these little things. Oh, there goes my phone pinging away. So I need to make up some sort of a frame to hold that in the door, and so we'll be able to display text there. The other option was to have a like a digital LED screen there, or what's that thing? Yo, or something fancy, you know, glitz and glamour, fucking shiny lights, whatever. But I'm not going to do that now because while I have added, flip over that way, while I have added power to the back of the room, because I'm going to put shelves up there and I want some detail lighting in the shelves. I just, yeah, I don't want cables dangling onto the door, basically. So anyway, that's where we are, the Command AV demo room. Yeah, this is what I'm currently tackling. Try and get to the bottom of just getting this rack in. So here's the rack, or the skeleton of it. This is to be built into a timber frame, essentially, because these are just Penelcom rack rails. So this particular pair is an 18U pair. There's not a blank plate I was playing around with. Oh, the lights are very flashy in here. So yeah, the idea is to build a frame leg up there, frame leg up here, platform probably lower down somewhere, so that the rack is at like a serviceable height, whatever. Anyway, that's where that is. Gonna leave it there. Short and sweet video. The sun's out, so I'm gonna go for a walk in a minute and make the most of it because we've had almost no sunshine for a few days. So I'm gonna make the most of this, as I said. Get a little bit of sunshine, probably go get something to eat. Haven't had breakfast yet. Also this morning I had to take my car for an MOT. It failed because one of the front struts are blown, so that's fun. So I'm just arranging with a mate to go and use his car ramps, which makes the job a lot easier. I've done the job once before on my car. We're having to replace the suspension coils, and this is basically the same job. I managed it in about an hour on the floor, so hopefully up on the car ramp it's going to be a lot quicker, but we'll see. Anyway, that's that for now. I'm going to go for a walk. Bye.